Show and Tell Boston After Dark. I'm here, part 2 with. Introduce yourself.
Hey, it's LELo, y'all. It's LELo, the Bermuda boss. I'm here. I'm back. It's been a while. I've been off hiatus, but I'm back around. Been out the way, but here I am. You know.
Last time we saw you, what did you just release? Was it Creed?
Before I came on the show, or before like you saw me last, like physically in person. Like that's a.
On the show, I know you were working on a few projects.
Yeah,
you were working on Right Bros.
Right Bros. Yeah, Right Bros was releasing, I think, during that time. Yeah, and
you were in the middle of.
I was middle of doing Creed. Yeah, so Creed. I was working on the next project. The next project is working on is like Connecting the Dots. And that was Creed's one of the songs on Connecting the Dots. But yeah, that's what I was working on then. And actually Creed was I ended up shooting that video. So instead of like shooting a regular music video for that, I ended up shooting just like a short film. And I just like, it was like something that came to me randomly because I was listening to it and I was like, I felt like the whole song was about somebody giving me money. And I was just like, I got really just like kicked back with my homie out in Woodstock, and don't ask what we were doing. Don't ask what we were doing. We were in touch with nature, and we were just chilling. And
you had to be doing shrooms.
No. I am a wholesome Christian. I do not do that. I was out there, and we were just chilling, just like getting in touch with like the music roots, and like really just like chilling, and. Oh, we were watching like Goodfellas, and like that's like a classic mafia movie, and I was like, I drew the connection, like I connected the dot between like the song that I made and like the theme, and I was like, I'm gonna make a mafia movie for Creed, and that's how like the Creed shit, the theater rental came out. Like I ended up shooting a short film, it came out to like 20 minutes roughly, and yeah, it was just like a fun experience, like, and it wasn't even like I didn't plan it, like I didn't plan that shit at all. I literally hit up a videographer and I was like, I need a music video shot. He's like, all right, cool. This is the location and this is the location. It's two. As a videographer, you're a videographer. Right?
I'm a shooter.
You're a shooter. This man showed up. He didn't know what I had planned. I literally handed this man like a 5-6 page script. And he was like, he's like, what's this? I thought I was just like a music. I was like, nah, read the script. We're about to do a dry run through. Just watch us. He's like, he was ready to leave. You know how you can see somebody looking at you, you're like, hold the fuck up. I did not sign up for this.
Yeah.
And so he watched the dry run. He's like, all right, we got to do this. And like at this point, I was like I was really deep in. Like I had
balls deep.
I was balls deep. Like you know, I was about to say that shit. I had one of the actors come from New York. I had a bunch of actors that one of the actors like invited another actor, and like it was a hands on deck type of situation. Like people were paid out already, all that shit. So like it was just up to this dude. And I was like sweating. I was like, once he saw the drop, he's like, all right, we got to do this. And I was like,
oh, hell yeah.
Whoo, that's a good feeling. And like, and once we did it, we were like, after I was like, I can't just like drop this on YouTube. Like, you know what I mean? Like after you like enter a new realm or some shit, you got to like, all right, I got to level this up. You know what I mean? You ever been in a situation like that? You're like, this is not. You met a girl or something. You're like, damn, I can't take you to Applebee's. I got to take you to like
Olive Garden.
I got to take you to Olive Garden. You know what I mean? The Italian Applebee's. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Italian. Like so, I literally rented out a theater. I like really got into character. Like I literally embodied the character for like fucking like it wasn't up like 2-3 weeks up until the show. Like I rented out a theater and like
method acting.
Yeah, like I was really in my like. Cause I acted before I started making music type shit, but it was just like, yeah, I did. Know that. Yeah, so I like when I got out of school, like I was like randomly hit up by some random modeling agency, and like they started having me modeling, but I was like that shit kind of pissed me off. It was boring as fuck. Like I wanted to like yeah, I was always a fan of Denzel until I met him. You know what I mean? Like shit was an asshole to me, but like, we ain't gonna talk about that.
I got
you. Yeah, I did like a couple extra roles and shit. And then I did like that for like a couple years. And then I got some more higher gigs. I was like a stand-in for like a couple people in Equalizer 2. I met Denzel a couple times.
Oh shit.
Detroit movie. You've seen that about the riots and shit? I was in that. I was like driving this old school ass whip. It was sick. Like I don't know about you, but American Muscle, my shit, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I love American Muscle. And then like Amy Schumer's I Feel Pretty. I met a bunch of people on that like that are still friends with to this day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think she's a horrible comedian.
Yeah, she's terrible.
Okay,
Like
good.
it was not funny.
Yeah.
But like I met so many
The
cool
people were
there.
good, though.
Yeah, people at the show were good. Yeah, which was good. But
tie this into the event.
so the event, yeah. So I like when people showed up to the event, I literally stayed in character the entire time, and like it was fun just to see them reaction and meeting LELo Lucchese. They had no idea what they about to see in there. You know what I mean? But I gave them a preview because I was like talking around. I was like literally walking around and introducing myself. You know, I was really in character. You know, it's just me and Tony. You know what I mean, me and Tony just fucking walking around bullying people, doing what the fuck we want. You know? And I was and I was like talking to the guy that ran the theater. I was talking to him like my bitch. Because I was talking to him like he was my bitch because he was my bitch. You don't understand? I walked in and I told him, I was like, hey, I'm renting out this theater. And he's like, okay, I'll be here for this day. The day came and I was like, I'm not fucking paying you. I'm not fucking paying you. This is my fucking theater.
That's just funny.
So yeah, I really went to character. The nigga closed the theater now, I think, but I gotta go hit him up because I'm about to buy that shit. You know what I mean?
Nah, you gotta do it, bro.
On some crazy shit. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't buying that shit. But no, but rented out the theater. Like it was so much fun because I did some things during the promo and the rollout that were just like super on brand with like the movie and like what I was up to. Like I ended up doing something called blackmail marketing.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, I don't know. I just made this shit up.
Oh, okay.
So what I did was I was like hitting up my friends that were close to me, and I was like, send me a contact of somebody that's really close to you, like that you feel comfortable fucking with. You know what I mean? I was like a prank call, but through text.
Gotcha.
Have you ever been getting those text messages where it's just like, hey? Yeah, like and it's like, hey, or like, you did like some random information that does not apply to you, and do you respond to those?
Yeah, I do all the time.
All the time?
Yeah, I think it's funny to fuck with scammers.
Yeah. So most people don't respond. So I started off with hey. Nobody's gonna respond to hey. You know what I mean? And then I started saying, I had them send me like a little bit of information about them. So I was like, send me their name, send me their like, give me some random fact that only somebody that knows them would know. I was like, hey, and then I was like, wait like 30 seconds, probably 30 seconds, 30 minutes, depending on who it was. And then I sent him another message like, hey, blank, I know you hear me talking to you. Yo, imagine you got a text like that.
That's wild.
Yo, crazy. and then I was like, all right. And then they start responding like, blah, blah, blah. Who is this? Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm sad. I didn't have your number saved. Who is this? I'd be like, don't act like you don't know who the fuck this is. You know what I mean? Like, this is fucking LELo Lucchese. And I would send them a fucking message. They'd be like, don't fucking play with me. You know you owe me money. And that would be the top part.
Shit.
But when they opened it, it would be like a boom, got you, blank, this person pranked you. And like, you've been blackmail marketed. This is a promo for LELo Lucchese's fucking film.
Yeah.
And I got some people there because of that. Like, and that was just like a fun little exercise, a little flex of the marketing skills to like do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that just kept it like, I love creating a world like with the music because like that's exactly what I came into this shit to do. Just like create my world and just make art I like. And that's from every perspective, like the acting, the music, the fucking blah, 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 the marketing. Like, underrated part of it is like I love the business side too. So anybody that loves business or needs help with the business side of music, hit me up. I love that shit.
So I was gonna say Shane went. I didn't get to go.
Yeah.
But Shane and I think most from our squad went, and they told me they loved it. They loved it
Really?
over there. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I just like, and that's like, it honestly, kind of like how y'all are doing, just like bringing people together. Like it, we literally sat out there and like I like introduced people that I think would like talking to each other, because it was like cool little like atmosphere. Because I saw everybody a little awkward, a little shy. I was like, hey, have you met this person? This is blah blah blah, and like it felt good to do that. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Are you doing more acting now, or like is that like the future for you? Are you want to do a lot more acting?
Weren't
you in a commercial?
Yeah. I was in a commercial with Gordon Hayward. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I was in a commercial with Gordon Hayward. I was in a couple of things, man. I've been just trying to like focus on making more long script music videos. Does that make sense? Instead of just like rapping at the camera, I want to like set it up a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like give a little backstory. Like right now, I can't give you too much information, but I'm working on a song that's like on some like. Actually, no, I can't even say nothing.
Can't even say nothing?
I can't even say nothing
Okay.
because it's gonna give it away. I can't give it. I can't give it away. But yeah, Yeah, I'm just trying to like do more long form videos, and sometimes that involves the comedic aspect of it. Cause nigga, I'm the funniest nigga in Boston, like funniest like rapper in Boston. Like I love adding comedy to it. Like I grew up, one of my biggest inspirations was like fucking LL. The way this nigga makes funny jokes and this shit.
Yeah, hell
like
yeah.
he was one of my like favorite rappers. Like not like growing up, cause I'm like not that old, nigga, but like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I found his music. I was like, oh, this nigga made a song about Milky cereal. Like,
Yeah,
that shit was hard, nigga. He said he said the daughter brought me home and her dad's name was Captain Crunch. Like, that shit's hard, nigga. Yeah. If you're ever bored, just look up that song. Very hilarious.
What's that song that like thing got a big old butt? You know, I don't. Do you remember? You don't look like you remember. You don't.
Jingling Baby is a different song, no.
You know.
But yeah, that's I'm gonna try to do more like skits with it. You know what I mean? Because like, there's no point in sitting on things that you enjoy doing. Like, I understand I'm a rapper, but I also like there's plenty of artists that have gone big off of both, and just like I just want to do everything that's on my heart, bro. I'm not gonna hold back any of my things that I like doing, just because like protecting some image or some fake ass shit that's been
makes sense.
Facade. Like, no, I'm gonna just do what I want to do.
Yeah.
And if you fuck with it, you fuck with it. If you don't, I don't care. Like, that's one thing that the whole thing about the film was like, I just want people and I personally am going to just live the way I want to live and do the things I want to do and be in my truth. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no, that makes sense.
And the fact, if people are mad about that, they got some fucking problems with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, that's the way I'm moving right now. So, yeah.
Because last time we were here, were you working on 7 Stages?
Yeah. 7 Stages was 7 Stages was an interesting thing because it's about a breakup. As you know, it's like the project I'm writing is like 7 stages of addiction to love, and it's gonna be
Wait, it's 7 stages of addiction of love,
but
not 7
applying
stages of grief.
No, it's not about the grief. It's about the stages of addiction. So if you type into Google like the 7 stages of addiction, I don't got to memorize, but like it's like the initiation of it, the experimentation, the dangerous, risky spots, and then like the risk and the recovery and all that stuff. Like that's like, and that's kind of what I'm focusing on. Is just like building that arc, and like personally, like I've really been honing in on like creating a feeling when you listen to music. Like that's one thing, because I'm not even gonna lie, this project took me a long time. It just took me reliving experiences with the person and like making sure I properly captivated those feelings in the song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can we get a little bit of background information of like how this project even came to be? Who's the person driving the inspiration for it? Obviously, it's a past lover.
Yeah. So it's a girl I met in Boston. She was passing through, and I think we both kind of knew that she was passing too, but like we didn't want to. You know how you meet somebody, and you both have like different intentions going in. You have like you both have expectations going in, and then like the person's like beyond the expectations that you set for them. I think that's what happened to a little bit of both of us, and we kind of like we only supposed to have one leg in the bed, but like we had like the full body and like the full heart with us. You know what I mean? Like we're supposed to like leave that, and it evolved into something. If you understand what I'm saying, like we both came in with the intention of something else, and then it evolved. You know what I mean?
Is that saying like you fell in love with like potential?
Ooh, that's a very,
or she fell in love with potential? You both fell in love with potential?
I think that's a very interesting word, because like, especially when applying it to love, like potential and love are very interesting. I love how people have brought that into the equation, because people do fall in love with the potential, and they also fall in love with like the idea of what they think they should be. Like, because potential literally alludes to the fact that this person is solid. I like what they're doing, but like I see them doing this. And sometimes we get into relationships and we kind of like steer them towards that and like try to, I'm not gonna say manipulate, but like, hey, if you want to be with me, you should do this. You know what I mean? Like subconsciously, we don't say it like that, but like,
is that wrong?
But like is it wrong? I think we should appreciate each other for where we're at now.
Okay.
I think as I understand, there's obviously other circumstances for other people. Like everybody wants to make sure they be with somebody that has a future, that has like treats them well and like has plans for them.
Mm-hmm.
But like you can't control like something may happen to somebody. You gotta just let life happen and be a part of it, and not just like not overthink. Be like, hey, I want this person to do this. Like, because there's just certain things that looking back, it feels like certain people were trying to change people. You know what I mean? Like, like she was trying to change me in a sense. And I'm not saying that's bad. Like everybody should change and evolve. But like, are you changing me for you, or are you changing me because you think it'd be better for me? You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah,
and then obviously you felt like it was.
I wouldn't say it wasn't better for me, but I think it definitely. I'll have to think about that for a sec.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I still turned out to be a good, like, you know what I mean? Like after the situation, I turned out smooth, but like still, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but let me ask you, what about like the 7 stages kind of really sticks out about you for the Addictions of Love?
Like which song, or just like which stage was like the most important?
Which stage, and then which song that correlates with that?
Ooh, which stage? I think the peak is always very interesting, because the peak is like you all know what that peak feels like when you really involved with somebody, and
it's like that high.
You can't fight it, you can't like boom, and you like y'all both know y'all feel it, but y'all can't. Sometimes we don't talk about that shit. We don't talk about it, and we just let it be. And we know we're both like really into each other, and you know, something like it's only gonna go downhill from here. Yeah. Because I always find that spot very interesting, because I think it's a very pivotal part of like, who do we actually want to be with each other, or is this just like some temporary thing? Because after you feel that height and you feel that initial like, ooh, that's what this feels like, you got to know that to do that, to keep going higher, you got to put in that work through that valley on the other side. Because like this is the initial part of love, right? Actually, this works perfectly. The L. So this is the journey up to that peak.
Oh, okay.
This is the journey up to that peak.
Because it's like
this is the journey, like, because this stage right here is very
it's like
long.
super linear up.
Yeah, and then once you get to the top,
it's downhill from there.
But like, once you know what that peak feels like, it's hard to like not know or push to get back there. Because like, if you really like the person, you gotta push to get back there. Okay. Because life ain't easy, bro. Like life is very difficult. Like, and people have priorities, and sometimes priorities outweigh the relationships, right?
That makes sense.
Because everybody has to be good in this world. You know what I mean? Like,
when was this relationship?
This is like 2 years ago, bro.
2 years ago. Have you found anything like that since?
Whoa, that's a very...
Have you been dating since?
Oh, yeah, that's a better question. I'm not gonna lie with you, bro. I literally like...
It's been dry? Nah, I seen you in LA.
No.
In LA with some big booty bitches.
I've been smooth, but I feel like I've been approaching dating a different way. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been approaching dating a different way. Like, there's this saying, like, you meet the real person on the 366th day.
I don't know what that means.
You know what that means? So
no,
like,
I have no idea what that means.
So my mom always says this to me. She's like, you got to meet the real person on 366th day, because they've been put on this facade to be around you. Oh. Because they were in that rocky stage. They didn't know if they were like good enough to be with you and all that stuff, or like they want to tiptoe on eggshells and not show their real personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to be them full selves. They don't know if you're gonna judge them, you're gonna appreciate it, you're gonna like look at them crazy, or like, you know what I mean? So what I've been doing is like, this may be a terrible dating tactic, but and it has been pretty terrible, because I literally used to go into dates just like, let me piss this girl off easy as possible. Like, I want to see the worst before.
Like, what are you saying?
Yeah,
like, you're like, hey, is that your real hair?
No, not that bad. Not that bad. But like, I would just say things just like, see what gets under their skin.
Can you give me an example? Like, what are you doing?
Damn, it's hard to give examples, but like, I would like jokingly say to a shorty, I would be like, all right, I would be like, she's like talking about, her future and what she's looking for in life, and I was like, damn, you look like my first baby mama. like,
Okay.
and just like
Small little jabs.
and see what she react to. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna have no baby mama. Like she's like, but you said during the date that you want to be married before you have. I'm like, yeah, I do, but I just want to see what y'all like. I want to see how you react to like me not lining up with what I say. Like, are you gonna call me out on that shit? Are you gonna be like passive about it?
So you're just
gonna be passive about it?
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people are passive and they don't talk about that shit. Communication is big, especially in relationships. Like I had a girl who was like, oh, I didn't like how you were talking during the first date. It was like and it took me talking to her for like 4 weeks after the first date to say that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if it takes you 4 weeks to talk about the first date and you're just gonna constantly talk to me on some silly shit, then how's it gonna be when something's actually frustrating you in our relationship? You're gonna wait 4 weeks and you're gonna keep being passive about it, or you're gonna just be like, hey, I didn't like that. You know what I mean? I want to talk to you about that. What did you mean by you want to meet me for your first baby mama type shit?
Yeah.
And it's just like it just like helps weed out the people that are just like also are not thoughtful at dating. Like they don't know themselves well. Like, yeah, like honestly, bro. And it's just like, I'm trying to get past just the physical too. Like that's one thing that I feel like clouds us a lot when it comes to addicted to love.
The physical aspect of you?
Yeah, because like the addiction part of it, like the physical can get you so addicted to a person so quick without you realizing it. It expedites the fucking the addiction to them.
Are you saying that like just like the way she looks, or are you talking about just like the physical intimacy?
The physical intimacy can blind you from the rest of the things, and like also expedite the idea of you getting like attached to them. So like I've been trying to like use the mental to explore if I actually like the person, enjoy being around them, enjoy the way what they talk about, the communication style, all that stuff, and to see if like if she's angry, if she gets angry, like is she gonna be like, she's gonna kill me, or like you know what I mean? Like I want to understand you a little bit more before I like make that leap, and I think I've been doing it a little crazy way, but you know, fuck it.
I'm trying to see like what you're looking for. Like what's on your what are you using Tinder? What's on your Tinder profile?
No, I'm not on Tinder.
You're not social.
No, I'm not on Tinder. I actually got off dating apps for a little bit because I was like, actually I use dating apps a little funny too. It's actually, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I use dating apps very funny. I told my boy this. He's like, you're a fucking idiot, bro. Like I use Hinge.
Oh, nice.
And I don't use it like super often, but like I don't check it super often either. I just go on there just like because people are scared to talk to people in person now. If we're being honest, like people, because people intimidating. Like it's fucking weird. Like a lot of weirdos moving out here, so I don't like approaching shorties in public no more. You know what I mean? I'll riz you up if it's like if I fuck with it. Like I'm not gonna see you again. Fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if I don't do nothing with it, sometimes I just like, all right, cool. I want to know who she is. But what I'm saying is, I use dating apps weird. I see that you got a chuckle out of that shit. I'm gonna let me elaborate on that because that could be misconstrued. So
sending a bunch of unsolicited dick pics.
No, you can't send pictures on Hinge. But
okay.
I use Hinge. When I use Hinge, I don't even have my real height on there because I think this may sound crazy. I put that I'm like shorter than I am.
Like 5'11".
Yeah, I put like 6 feet, like 6 feet 5'11".
Because you
like,
are.
I'm 6'5".
6'5".
A lot of women height fish and shit, and like
that's
also,
a real thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like I don't want some girl like swiping on me because she sees I'm tall, or like she sees like, oh, he's successful and tall or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't share no like super personal information on there. Literally, my dating profile says L. L, no first name, no nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like so. I literally put that I'm 6 feet. And I say, all right, if she fucks with me and I'm 6 feet, cool. You know what I mean? I don't want girls swiping on me because I'm 6'5". That shit's a little weird. You know what I mean? Height fishing, like, I want to have NBA babies. I want to have, like, that shit's, like, I'm not a breeder, baby. Like, I want you to love me for me. Maybe that's a lover boy in me, but fuck it.
You know what?
You know what I mean?
Something wrong with that.
Exactly.
But, what else are you actually looking for when it comes to, like, tasting women, though?
Tasting women?
Are you trying to date an artist?
I'm not opposed to dating an artist. I think I just have to read the vibes. Like, it's something about like a girl that knows how to be like have a good banter. Like I love a smart shorty. She don't have to be traditionally smart. Like I don't give a fuck about what you got in school. Like I could care less. You know what I mean? Like, but are you going to know how to navigate a room? Are you going to know how to have a conversation with people? Are you going to know how to like carry yourself? You know what I mean? Like,
so you're not fucking with introverts?
No, I love introverts. I'm an introvert, nigga.
Are you? No way.
Yeah, I'm an introvert.
I
nigga.
know.
I'm an introvert, nigga.
You go into method acting, telling niggas like, I'm not gonna pay you.
But I had to train myself to do that, bro. Like, it's like, this may sound crazy, but I'd rather be hella quiet and just like chill and reserved. Like, bro, my mom would literally attest to this. She literally said, growing up, she never know what I was thinking because I would never talk and I would never have facial expressions.
Huh. And then you became a rapper.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how that like came to fruition. Like, I literally just like, I've been just focusing on just like practicing. Cause public speaking, like I remember in 8th grade, I got pushed and thrusted into like this junior statesman program where I was like, they're training me to be a politician and shit. Yeah.
Not for you?
No, it's not for me. But it gave me the tools to like not be scared in front of people and talk. And honestly, bro, like I'm living my life, bro. Like I'm not scared to talk. I'm not scared to be myself in any space. Any space, bro.
But you're not an introvert. I feel like an introvert would deal with that. I'm
introverted, but like I like quiet time. I have modes that I go into for sure.
Yeah. You sure that's not just like an extrovert who just needs time to recharge?
Nah, bro.
Don't you navigate well in like a room full of people?
How they stay faithful in a room full of hoes? Nah, bro. I do navigate a room well, but like sometimes I just don't want to be in rooms. You know what I mean? Like I have if I'm being honest, I literally go to my crib in my bubble and I literally don't talk to nobody for real. Cause like I just enjoy my space. I've enjoyed doing things that I like to do. And if people want to be around and kick it during that time, sure. But like, I don't need that to like make me feel high. Cause like, it's just life, bro. I do think we're all herd people. Like we do need to be around people, but I don't know. I definitely don't mind being dolo. Had to do that against my will sometimes, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
a lot of people, you know what I mean, moving a little funny,
So when it comes to 7 stages, what's the plan for that project? Like what do you have lined up for it?
Oh, so this is actually gonna be a fun project. This is really fun because like I'm moving into like a realm of like, it's not gonna be like rappy rap. It's gonna be like more like storytelling. I'm talking about love, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like it's gonna have some rap elements to it, but I'm gonna be telling a story, and the story is gonna be it's almost like a you know, the Care For Me, like Saba, but it's like that, but like mixed with like a little R&B, and then like I really personally have never ventured in this realm of music, so I have no idea how to like describe it, but I'm like super excited about the project because it's like I think I encapsulate a lot of feelings in it. But one of the things I'm doing is like I'm gonna be one of my favorite songs on it, I'm going to be renting out Chez Vu's. You know Chez Vu's?
Chez Vu's.
Yeah.
You have to know Chez Vu's, bro.
Yeah, I want to be renting out Chez Vu's and like having like a disco night there.
Oh hell yeah. 70 themes? Are we gonna be 70 themed?
Oh yeah, it's the disco, baby. The disco. Yeah, Soul Train, all that. If you ain't got the disco attire, can't come in.
Oh hell yeah.
Like that's the type of time we on. Like
hell yeah.
I don't care if you scared of the disco. Nah, nigga, the disco is within us. Bring it out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So you rented out Chez Vu's, and then what's going down there?
I'm gonna do a song release. That's gonna be the song release for that song. It's I got some exciting news for that shit. Yeah, I can't tell you much more, but that's it. Yeah.
And you didn't tell me the 7th stage of 7 stages. Like, what is the 7th stage? Do you know, like, how it ends?
So the 7th stage is disco. So the disco. So it's like I have the name. I have it structured a little differently. I don't have it them name the songs of the 7 stages. This one's called Disco Therapy. Okay, that's how I get over the 7 stages of addiction. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
What's the vibe of the album,
bro? You'll wait and see. I literally can't describe. I literally can't describe it. As so many different vibes. Like at parts it gives like Love Lockdown vibes. Some parts it gives like some Saba, like fucking sing-songy shit. Like sometimes it gives like some Music Soul Child shit. Like bro, it's all over, but it feels like so flowy. Like it because you get sucked in because it's a story and you're listening to what I'm saying. It's almost like some Take Care energy. It's like a little bit of everything. Like I listen to Brent Fayez during it. I listen to a little like the old Drizzy. I listen to some Saba during it, and I listen to only certain music when I'm making certain music because I want to make sure nothing else clouds the way I make it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any collaborations on this project?
No, this is all strictly LELo.
Hey,
Yeah.
all LELo.
All LELo. Been working with SG obviously on that over, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is gonna be an interesting project. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What else do you have upcoming and planning?
Planned in the pipeline.
What's next? What's the vision?
So I'm working on a trilogy project. First off, it's the Connecting the Dots. I told you I'm dropping that, but that's gonna be part of a trilogy. So that's gonna be part of the Bermuda Triangle. Shout out to Bermuda, and that's the record label. Is gonna be the launch of the record label. And
Bermuda Records.
Yeah, Bermuda Records. Yeah.
Who's on that?
So that's I'm signing some people now. I got one person that's on the books already, and then I'm
But that's you started that.
I started that. Yeah, okay. So I started that, and I'm just starting to trying to push the envelope, start making experiences with music, and I've been creating my artist retreat space so I can really create, and not just through myself, through other people. You know what I mean? Because I have ideas. I just got to hear what people got going on, and I would love to offer little tidbits to it. You know what I mean? Because I love the music business side of it. Mm-hmm. I love the marketing. I love the merch. I love all that shit. I got a heat press at my crib. When people come to the artist retreat space, yeah, this is the artist.
Wait, what is the artist retreat space? What is that,
bro? It's literally gonna be a spot. Say for instance, you're an artist and you want to come and just create some music. You can come to a space that has over 200-300 vinyl records, so you have multiple streams of inspiration, old stuff, no new stuff. I want people, when people come there, leave their phones. You're leaving your phones, checking it at the door, and they just come in and create. Obviously, if you need it for notepad, we have house phones around, so you can notepad it through up there. Got iPhones kicking around, but we're gonna shoot content while you're there. You're gonna have canvases you can paint. We can design you merch. We can do all that shit, and just it's in the middle of nowhere too. It's in the mountains of Massachusetts and in Western Mass.
Oh hell yeah!
So they can go out and disconnect and just be away from.
And this is once a year,
so when it's operational, y'all can come out there anytime, and I'm gonna have backyard shows and shit like that. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's very close to UMass Amherst, and I'm gonna use that as a stream to pull people in and artists in and all that stuff. So yeah, that's the pipeline right there, and I want to just give it as an opportunity for artists to just, because how many times you go to a studio and you got a time limit. You can't put a fucking time limit on art, bro. Yeah. You can't put a time limit on creativity. There's sometimes I'm just wake up and I'm damn, that's a bar, and I just want to go in there and record that shit right then and there. People will have the opportunity. I have 3-4 beds, so people can come and chill out there. It's it's not the hugest space, but it makes do. I got Murphy beds, fold out, boom. You come out, you sleep, go and get back to it. The studio's always gonna be open. All that shit.
When'd you start working on that?
I bought the crib 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I bought the crib 2 years ago, and I just been grinding, working on getting it polished and up. And yeah, it's about to open soon.
So do people rent it out Airbnb? I just want to chill here for a week, or?
Nah, I'm gonna use it as almost like a peer space, but it's obviously the rate's gonna be high, and it's gonna have outlines what comes with it. All right, if you want to bring your own producer, you can bring your own producer, but if you want to use you work with SG, you can work with SG or whatever.
That's pretty clean.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, and it obviously just don't steal shit out my crib because I curated the space. Because curated the space, antiques and shit. My records, you touch my records, I'm touching you.
Not in a sexual way.
Not in a sexual way. Whoa. You quick, bro. You quick. That was good.
Is there gonna be a pool there? Is there a pool?
No pool there. No pool there. But
that would be dope.
I'm trying to buy my neighbor's backyard, so it might be time for a pool. You know what I'm saying? What's good, bro? Come on in.
Yeah, hell yeah. The more the merrier. No, right here.
Right here, nigga.
Right here.
This nigga said, let me warm it up for you. Hey, yo. Pause. Nah. What's good with you,
What's going on, brothers?
Chilling.
All right.
Yeah.
This is LELo.
What's good, bro?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing smooth, brother. How about you?
All right, good to meet you.
Huh?
Now he's just randomly co-hosting.
Co-hosting,
yeah, we're just throwing curveballs. It's cool.
Yeah, honestly, fuck it. We rolling and everything? All right, smooth. Yeah, man, but...
Sorry. Show and Tell Boston After Dark Part 2 with LELo. Our co-host is...
Kavon Kayo.
Hell yeah.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up? What's up?
So, tell us what you've been doing in LA.
What part? It's a whirlwind out there, bro. It's a whirlwind. I don't
You've
know.
been to a few parts. Tell us, well, how many places have you been in LA?
I've been. Well, that's a loaded question. But I've been to LA. Well, California. I've been to San Diego. I've been to LA part. I've been to Orange County, like stuff like that. But
okay.
Yeah, my uncle lived out there for a little bit, and I used to date this girl out there. But I've been spending more time out there recently. I've been going out there. Also, crazy part is my initials, like my real name. It's my initials, so I was like, I gotta spend some more time.
Give
out
us
there.
the government name.
Hell no.
Do you think it's more beneficial being out in Cali as a music artist?
I think it has its perks. I can't be out there 100% of the time. It's very superficial shit, but like I do enjoy going out there for the break. And like I think it's fun, bro. Like just being around other people that are making music, all that shit. It feels very like. And also just the weather, bro. Like, the weather is fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it feels like the creativity over there flows a little better. That's why a lot of artists will head out there, head out west and whatnot. So
Yeah.
When I think of Cali, I think a whole bunch of people just doing TikToks outside.
Yeah, bro. It's real. Honestly, I don't think of it as rappers. I think it's where people go. Like, I think it's more like influencer world, bro.
Got you.
Yeah,
Got you.
that's like personally like type of rap that comes from there is like you either like the Snoops, the old like the thugs, like the pimpin', and like in the San Fran area, you know what I mean? It's like the real like luxury living type shit, or like the super gang shit, you know what I mean? But like, I feel like being somewhere else gives you more opportunity to write. It's at least me personally. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Like I love being in Boston because it gives me like fuel to write and like gives me like things to think about. Because like with the season, you got to go back inside in the winter.
Yeah.
And it gives you time to reflect and all that shit. You know what I mean?
One thing I love doing, I love listening to music when I travel. Like if I'm listening, like let's say I'm going to Texas.
Yeah.
If I'm listening to like somebody from Swisher House or Travis Scott, I feel like the music hits a little different depending on the environment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Everywhere has different types of like sounds and energies and content in their music, bro.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
yeah.
originally from St. Louis. Like
Sounds like a terrible place.
yeah, it's a
Oh
bro.
man.
Damn, don't be slandering my town, bro.
Shout out to them,
That's
though.
rough. Yeah,
It's rough.
no, yeah, but it's like a different type of a mentality out there. So it's like a different type of pain in the music, a different type of vibe in the music.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, I feel like there's so much to write about, even no matter where you're at. You know what I mean? People just gotta like open their eyes a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, got you. Feel you.
Yeah.
Feel
But,
you on that.
yeah, I've been out here for like 13 years, so like I feel like
13.
Yeah, 13.
You just became a teenager.
Yeah.
In Boston years.
In Boston years.
Yeah, the Boston years is crazy. Nah, that's funny as fuck. But that's like the even split. I literally spent the same amount of time here as I did there. So.
Oh, okay.
So that's like.
Yeah.
like.
You're like biracial, but like bi-regional. Yeah.
Bi-regional.
Yeah.
Bi-regional.
Oh man.
But in Cali, what were you doing? I know you shot
Yeah.
Genetics.
Yeah. So I shot a music video for Right Bros out there in Genetics. Yeah. It was it was a real impromptu kind of shit. I was hanging out with my boy. He was editing videos for me like way back in like 2018, 2017. And like I linked up with him. He actually shot my first video, which felt crazy.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Yeah, it was like a weird like connection from middle of nowhere. And then like we ended up shooting it at this art exhibit out there called Desert X in Palm Springs. And that shit was smooth. Like we got bro, this
I
is
saw
what
the video. Yeah, it was really nice. I really liked the color scheme and everything.
Yeah, bro. It was one of those random things. We went to a museum together and went out to the museum, and then we ran into these two shorties. They invited us to a fucking This would never happen anywhere. They were like, "We're going to a fucking art exhibit in the desert. You want to come?" I was like, first off, these bitches about to kill us, or we're about to actually be an exhibit.
It's like, get out. Yeah.
Yeah. No, they were black. So
Oh, they were
cool.
black?
Yeah, they
Oh.
were black. Yeah.
Get in.
Get in. Yes, sir.
Okay. No, it feels like it's more free flow over in LA. You're never gonna have that happen out here. If
Bro.
it does happen, then you got to be like a little more skeptical. You know
Yeah, a
what
little
I
more
mean?
skeptical.
But
Be like, all
that's
right,
a vibe.
yeah, I
That's
need
a
to see the
vibe.
flyer. Like,
Wait, you didn't see a flyer? You just hopped in with them?
nigga, we drove an hour and a half. Yeah.
Okay. Goddamn.
Yeah, spontaneity, bro. Spontaneity is like,
Yeah.
I love that shit. I love spontaneity. Like, one of my favorite things. Like, sure.
I feel like I seen an Instagram with like at you and Cali, and there was like some strippers.
Yes.
Living your best life, huh? That's how you do a heartbreak?
That's how we do a heartbreak.
He didn't hear it, but he has a
Plot twist. That actually was my first time at the strip club.
really.
Yeah, bro. It was actually my first time at the strip club. Bro, I was big 27. Like that's like crazy to think about. My first time in a strip club. Like shorty walked up to me. I was like, hey, what's up? Like,
do I pay you now?
Dude, no, I wasn't. I'm not a sucker, like nigga. I'm not a sucker, nigga. But like, I was just like, all right, you know, like the idea of like you meeting somebody, like it's like weird to like have that connection with somebody without like actually like forming a connection. Somebody just walk up and start throwing ass on me. I'm like,
yeah,
all right, nice to meet you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I first walked in, bro, this is dead ass what the bitch said to me. The shorty said to me. She said, "Oh, I'm coming to find you later." I was like, predator, damn.
Wait, at that time, do you have to pay her because she wanted you, right?
Yeah, she came and she danced on me the whole night. Like she's was
How much you dropped? Did you go there with like a few like, you know?
So
I'm not really asking how much you dropped.
Yeah, I'll tell you. But the only reason we went to the strip club that night, this how spontaneous LA is. Like I was telling my boy, he's like, he looked at me, he said, "Oh no." He's like, this dude that's a lawyer calls him every once a week and was like, we're going to a strip club.
A lawyer,
like some lawyer dude that's like loaded, and he's like best friends with my friends, the DJ out there, and he's like, we're going out to the strip club, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, all right, nigga, and this nigga drops bread, like he about the table, blah blah blah. Lawyer? But then like, it felt like it was like a weird shift, like because he goes there and he like hands them bread and like we throw money and all that shit. And it just felt weird because I could see the shorty looking at me like, oh, this nigga handing money out. And I'm like, I got my own money, shorty. I went to the ATM, pulled out my bread. I was like, don't you worry, baby. I got mine. And I did some funny shit. I was like, I grabbed like a stack.
Yeah.
And I put it in my fucking pocket right here. And I only pulled out 200 and I only threw 200. But
it's a recession, bro.
They were flocking the whole night because they were wanting to get that. And I was like, you better not do it. You better not touch it.
You're providing incentive.
That sounds like a new that's a new scheme right there.
Bro.
Just have the stack in present, and then after that, you have a limited amount that you're actually tossing. No, I'm about to use that.
Presentations.
I could have threw it. Like I could have threw it, but I was just like, I thought it was hilarious to see them like
react to that.
Like see, I'm like,
You get them to throw a little bit harder. Throw it back a little harder.
Yeah, shorty was like, hit me with the booty in the head so hard, nigga. But enough about the strip club. Jesus,
what else did you do in Cali? You been making a lot of connections?
Yeah, bro. Just like random people. Ended up running into somebody from Boston. I ended up running for some people and just like meeting hella cool heads out there, bro. Like that's it. Like and just like having a good time, bro. My cousin lives out there right now, so I was just like hanging out with everybody and just soaking up the sun and like just getting busy with just strictly music. Like that felt good. Just like meeting people, being out, just having a good time.
Did you pursue any acting endeavors? Because I know you've been doing a lot of acting.
Nah, actually. Nah, I didn't do any of that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's acting is like it's an interesting scenario out there because like everybody's an actor because they're doing Vines, TikToks, like. I'm just gonna keep doing my thing and just like if I get the call, I get the call. But I'm just gonna keep doing my skits, all that stuff. I'm not gonna keep applying for extra roles, stand-in shit. Like it's a long grind, bro. Them motherfuckers on strike right now because they get mistreated. You know
I was gonna say there's definitely like no work because of the whole writer's strike and everything like that.
Writer's strike, yeah,
it's
right?
slow right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like I'm not going and waiting in line, and also like it's also a lot of like choosy shit happening. Like you got to audition. And you go auditions very frequently. That's a lot of time, bro. To tell somebody to tell you enough. Like that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep doing my shit. And if y'all like me, y'all like me. If y'all don't, y'all don't. I'm just gonna keep doing what I want to do. And it's gonna be funded by me, so I don't gotta answer to nobody. So what's the point? You know what I mean?
That makes sense to me.
Yeah. But yeah, Genetic was a fun music video to shoot though. Just like random fields. That shit. The scenery. If y'all ever in Cali, go to Palm Springs. The mountains out there look crazy. Like we were standing at the bottom, and then on top it was just like snowing. Like it was hot.
Oh, that is pretty dope.
Yeah, it's pretty beautiful, bro. Like the video doesn't do it justice. Like,
I love the video though.
There's some freaky people you see at the damn grocery store though, boy.
Really?
Because it's like, whoo, yeah. So I'm not gonna say nothing. Just go to the grocery store.
Good? No, I thought they would be like homeless
freaky
people.
looking. I'm just
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We said whoo. I was like,
Yeah, no, it's just like it was interesting vibes out there for sure.
Oh, okay.
I love, honestly, let everybody do what they want to do, but that shit caught me off guard, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, what's the craziest story you got in Cali? Like, what's something wild that you seen out there?
Wild that I seen? That's very Fuck, bro, I have a bad memory. Hold on, I gotta flip through the camera roll. That's such
man.
a very pointed question.
You gotta
Show us
check
the
the
camera roll.
files. You
Show
gotta
us.
check it.
Oh Jesus!
He's looking through those dick pics.
Hey, yo, bro.
Hey, yo.
Dog.
Man.
Wildest thing that happened. Oh, I'm trying to think, bro.
Like any parties, any
Bro,
celebrities you've seen
every
out
night was
there.
a party,
that,
bro. Every
Cali-
night
in
was a
Cali?
party. Like every night, like celebrities. Like I don't really care about celebrities. Like that. Like yeah, I don't care about celebrities. I don't know. Like everybody's normal people out there to me. You know what I mean? Like last time I was out there, I ran into Parker McKenna. Y'all know who that is?
Nah, who's that?
The girl from my wife and kids. The little girl. The youngest one. That became bad when she got older.
Yeah. Okay.
Once I ran into her, I was like, y'all had to crush on her because I was the same age as her growing up.
Oh yeah.
And see her get older as I was like, damn, she is fine. But yeah, I was just
Who's
chilling,
that for
bro.
me?
Like,
Is it
I was
Kiki
just-
Palmer? No.
That's probably Kiki Palmer for everybody though.
That is true.
Yeah, like
Yeah, honestly, it was just like being able to kick it with my. Honestly, I would say the funniest thing that happened. The funniest thing that happened. This is probably my favorite thing that happened. But I went to a restaurant in San Diego, and the nigga was like, he was taking a picture of us. He's like, we were getting our dinner and stuff. He's like, do you want me to take a picture of you guys? I'm like, no, nigga, what the fuck? I was like, nigga, don't look like influencing you. I was like, no, I'm good. And then yeah, I was like, yeah, that shit was
That
funny.
is funny.
That shit's funny.
It's
like,
just some everyone in Cali's influencer.
yeah, everybody wants to take a picture. Like, no, nigga, I'm trying to be in the moment. Fuck all that. Like,
Yeah.
But when you over there, anybody could be anybody. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
what I'm
anybody could be
saying.
somebody.
That's
You
true.
know,
That's
so
what I'm saying. I think that's what he probably thought.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm like, nigga, I'm just me, bro. I'm just doing my thing, bro. I'm not here. I think I let him take the picture, and after that, I posted. I was like, this nigga wants us to tag the restaurant. I'm not tagging this shit,
It wasn't that good, bro.
bro. Like, nigga was geeked. Like, he wanted us to tag this shit so he can get business. I was like, no.
Is there anything else that you want the audience to know about Seven Stages or any other projects you have coming up?
Yeah, man. When disco drops, like I'm so excited to rent out Chez Vu's for that and had a disco night. Like that's gonna be such a good time. I have some very good news to share. I just want everybody to be at the event, bro, because it's gonna be a showstopper for sure. It's gonna
And
be a
that's
show.
to be determined, right? We don't know when that's going to be?
Yeah, the date's coming up. I gotta go talk to the sponsors and all that shit and all that stuff and like get everything lined up, get the merch done, get all that stuff done. So I gotta get the cover art. I gotta drop the song first, bro. I gotta get the song. I gotta get the cover art finished. Like my girl, my shorty, not my shorty. Whoa, this girl. Yeah,
okay,
whoa, let me
yeah,
back that
yeah.
up. Let me back that up. This shorty is working on the cover art and she's killing it so far. So yeah, just getting that polished and getting it ready.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so tell me, why was Right Bros in quotes?
Oof, that's a loaded question. I think the best, yeah. Usually things work out where you think things are the right situation, but it's not. You know what I mean? I kind of don't want to speak on nobody else's name. Just things weren't the right situation. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to speak bad about nobody. I always wish the best for everybody, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
oh, so it's problems.
No, it's not problems. Just want to let people know that like the right bros is not gonna be a right bros too type shit. That's it. You know what I mean? I gotta focus on things I'm doing, and you try to pull people in and like help them out and like build people up. You know what I mean? But sometimes you just gotta focus on what you're doing. And I've realized that a lot. Like I don't want to speak bad about nobody. I wish the best for everybody, but you gotta focus on what you're doing, and that's where I'm at right now. Just like focusing on what I'm doing.
Okay. Because I thought this was like a Sky thing, but no, it's a different meaning.
Yeah, it's crazy how things develop. You know what I mean? It's crazy how things develop. But yeah, I'm just focused on me. And yeah, I keep people's name on my mouth, and that's it. You know what I mean? Doing my thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, thanks for having me on the show, man. Appreciate show and tell. Appreciate everything y'all doing, bro. Love everything that's been going on here, and I always love having me back. 'Cause it's always great conversation.
Hell yeah. Where can we find your stuff?
Oh, nigga, it's LELo. Nigga, hello. It's LELo_Quito. But it's LELo, you know what I mean? You know where to find me. LOL. Life of LELo, nigga. What's up?